Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing really well today. So today I decided that I was going to do a video that was inspired by my good friend Kate. So she's called Plant-Based Kate on YouTube, and she did a video quite a while ago now, but I really loved it, and I think it was called 24 things that I've learned in 24 years. So I figured I would do the same thing, and I would do 23 things I've learned in 23 years, because I'm 23 and I will be 24 in just about, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 weeks, so the beginning of November. So I figured now is a good time to share with you all my wise words and what I've learned on my 23 years on this earth. So before I get started, I just want to say this is me speaking to my younger self. This isn't me lecturing you or telling you what to think. It's just some tips that I've learned along the way that I kind of want to share with you, and I wish I could have told my younger self. So number one is that self-love is so important, whether that's just having a bath, whether it's just, you know, looking after yourself. Those little things that you do every single day for yourself mean so much, and they make such a dramatic impact on your life. Number two is that people come and go, and the people that come into your life, you know, they all have a lesson to teach you, and sometimes they stay around and sometimes they go, and not all of those experiences are going to be positive, but there is meaning to each one. And if you can just look beyond that and look beyond the negativity, you will see that there was a massive lesson that you learnt, and they kind of help to develop you into the person you are today. Number three is that hard work always pays off, but do not kill yourself trying to, you know, achieve your goals. Do not be a perfectionist, you know, just do the best that you can, and, you know, you'll reap the benefit for sure. Number four is to always take time for yourself. Just take time to chill out and relax, and make sure that you don't just keep working like full throttle all the time, because you will burn out, okay? Number five is that not everybody is going to like you, and that is absolutely okay. Just be your true self, and you know, you will attract the people that love you, and that's all that matters really. There's an amazing Dr. Seuss quote that I want to quote here, because you know that I love quotes. And it's, "Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind." And I just think that's so beautiful. Number six is that failing is absolutely okay, and that you will learn from the mistakes that you make along the way, because without failure you can't improve, and you know, it's just part of life unfortunately, but you will be okay, and in the end it's all going to work out. Number seven is to always step out of your comfort zone. It may be so easy to just stay in your little cave bubble, but actually if you know, break those boundaries and go further, you're going to progress so much, and you know, the more you do that, the better it will become. Number eight is that you are never ever too old to ask for help from your mum or whoever it is that you ask for help for. There is always someone that can help you, and you should never be ashamed to ask for help or ask for advice from other people, because you know, having lots of advice from lots of people is always super helpful in helping you to decide what the heck you're gonna do. Number nine is an important one, and it's to always make sure that you double check that you set your alarm for AM, not PM. Number 10 is think before you commit. Before you tell people what you're going to do, what your life plans are, actually sit down and think about it, and have a think about it for a little while before you fully commit, you know. I've made a lot of like rash decisions in my life that I think, oh, you know, I should have just waited, or I shouldn't have done that. But you know, you'll learn from those mistakes, and you'll do them less and less over time. So just try and think really deeply about what you are doing before you tell like a million people, or before you like do the massive monetary investment into that thing. Number 11 is that me time is so important, and you know, you should never let work or your hobbies get in the way of that. You know, you should always just give yourself time to just relax, debrief and enjoy yourself, because just spending time with yourself is actually way underrated, and it's something that's really going to help you to develop into the person that you will become. Number 12 is that it's absolutely okay to feel lost 90% of the time. I used to think as a child that everyone had life thought out, and you had a plan and you just followed that plan, but actually that's not how life works, and you know, the majority of the population have absolutely no idea what they're doing, and that just goes for me too. You know, no one's got like a set plan, and even if you have a set plan, there is no like saying that that's actually going to pan out. So just try and be loose, try and be, you know, just go with the flow and just see where life takes you, because it's absolutely fine to feel lost, and like I said, the majority of people do too, so you are not alone. Number 13 is please stop overpacking. I had so many times when I was younger, when I was traveling to different places, and I would just pack massive suitcases full of stuff, and it was just so silly. So, you know, the less you pack, the happier your travels will be. Number 14 is always take time to talk to friends and family. It may be so easy to just become so introverted and so into yourself that you just think, oh, you know, everything's fine, my cup's full. But actually those people may want to talk to you too, and you have to think about other people and how much they would love to talk to you or hear from you. And it might sound like a lot of effort, or maybe it's just too much for you right now, but if you just say hello, if you just tell someone you're thinking about them, they're going to appreciate that so much, and it's just super important to keep those connections strong. Number 15 is like attracts like. Put out into the universe what you want to get back. Number 16 is be mindful of what you bring into your life. You know, actually think about the things that you're buying before you buy them, and, you know, see if they're going to actually add value or if they're just this thing that you're doing to mask an emotion. The more you think about what you are bringing into your life, the more value it will have and the less money you will waste. Number 17 is stay hydrated. This is something that I learned quite a few years ago, but until that point I hadn't done. And so I used to get really hungry and just really mardy, and actually I was just super thirsty and I didn't even know. So now I like to drink 2 or 3 litres of water a day and I feel a lot better for it. So it's something that I need to maintain throughout the rest of my life. Number 18 is please treat people how you'd want to be treated yourself, especially family members, because I think like with family and close friends, you become really comfortable around them and it's super easy to just be nasty or just, you know, you just go back into this place that you were when you were a teenager because it's just like a conditioned thinking process. But just before you say something, try and think about how it's going to impact them. And you know, your family and friends, they love you so much, and just because you're super comfortable doesn't mean that it's okay to treat them like crap. So treat them kindly, treat them with love, and treat them with compassion. Number 19 is stop caring what people think, because it's absolutely liberating. The best thing you'll do in life is stop caring. You're going to make the step to go onto YouTube and you're going to think, why the heck didn't I do this years ago? But you know, everything happens for a reason, and the moment that you stop caring so much about what people think, your life will massively, massively change for the better. Number 20 is go out there and see the world. Even if it's only for a holiday, it's going to change you so much. It's going to give you confidence, it's going to make you independent, and it's just going to be such an amazing thing to do. And you will never look back like when you're 60 and think, oh, I really regret going traveling. You know, it's not something anyone ever does. It's something that's just amazing, and it's just such a great thing to do. And yeah, it just really helps to build people up. Number 22 is that material objects do not equal happiness. So stop spending money and start saving money. The more money you save, the better your life will be in the future, and the more you stop wasting money just going out pointlessly shopping for things, the better. Number 21 is that material objects do not bring happiness. The sooner you learn that, Kay, the better. But you will learn that, and that's the most important part. You know, over time you will just learn that buying things and going out shopping because you feel sad or you feel happy or you want to treat yourself or you feel like you need to buy something to boost your mood, you know, the more you do that, the more negative it will become, and the more of a conditioned thought process it will be, the more money you'll spend and the more crap you'll have to declutter when you eventually get around to decluttering. So just stop. Just stop now. Number 22 is an absolutely vital one, and it's that you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now, and you always have been and you always will be. Everything is happening right on time. There is no rush. There is no way to force it. You just got to go with the flow and see where it takes you. You are exactly where you need to be. Just trust the process. So number 3, finally we got to the end. Number 3 is that, you know, I have still got so much to learn, and just realizing that is so important. You know, we don't have it all figured out, and I'm just going to keep learning things all throughout my life, and I think that's so important, and it's just part of the process of being alive and living, and just enjoying it as much as I can and embracing the changes and ebbing with the flow and change. Because honestly, flowing and going with the flow was the best thing that I ever learned, and it's just been such an impactful thing in my life, and I really hope that these videos do help to, you know, share my wisdom with you guys and help you along on your journey. You know, I feel like this is such a beautiful community of people, and I'm so happy to have you all, you know, with me, and I feel like you're also similar to me, and it makes me so happy, honestly, it really does. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it brought some joy to your life. I hope that it kind of made you think about maybe what things you've like learned along your journey, and if you've got any tips or, you know, advice that you could give people, I would love to read them. So leave them in a comment for me down below, because I think it's so beautiful to listen to what people have learned throughout their lives. I think it's just such a wonderful thing, and we all have such different life journeys, so it's going to be different for each person. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. It really does help to support me, and if you want to support me in different ways, then I do also have a Patreon account, and I will leave the link to that below. And other than that, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Bye!